We talk a lot about putting people at the centre of the change, and that is lesson number one. And Nanny McPhee does that really well, because effectively she wants to win the hearts before she starts to change the habits of the children in the film, the Brown children. And it's very much about that understanding where those children are on their own change journey, going through a huge emotional change, and really starting to understand them and win their hearts before she actually starts to change their behaviours and their habits to how ultimately they need to work and behave in the future.
And the premise of the film, right, so let's get that out as well. The premise of the film is sort of large family in the family home, the kids are running riot, no nanny's been able to sort of tame that behaviour yet, right? And that's where the star of the show, Nanny McPhee, comes in.
Absolutely, and I think she's like, nanny number 18. There's been
Right.
a lot of attempts at change, and none of it's worked. And there's a pretty ineffective but loving father figure there, who's perhaps choosing some of the wrong methods and behaviours, and he's almost at the point where he's trying to outsource the management of his children and the education and development of those children to the nannies. And there's been a lot of failure in the attempts to do that, and Nanny McPhee arrives really in response to one of the children, which is another important lesson about change. She's starting to see that there's a recognition that there's a need for change, building that desire, that awareness. And as soon as one of the children actually says, please come and help us, magically she appears from nowhere, the change manager, and starts her process of working with the children.